The thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world.
Good evening and welcome to my stream. I am galaxynexusgames. Just let me finish getting myself situated and we'll get started.
It's a promise. Let's protect our home together.
Okay. Confirming that my stream has come up on my phone. Okay. Everything's ready. Let's go. Tonight we're going to play some more Zenless Zone Zero so I can... I just finished Hour Witch. No, I did not. Finished part 1. God, work was a bitch. Happy to home though, and happy to game. Let's see here. Let's go with. Let's finish Echoes of Silver. I'm okay with that. Not okay with the hard level, but it is what it is. Let's go. Hollow mission. Trigger.
Let me take a good look at your movements.
Take back time.
Copy that.
Go, trigger.
Standing by.
Go in.
Unfortunately, the enemy is too weak. I won't be able to show you my full combat abilities.
Break time.
You don't
There.
strike me as the type of person who'd say something like that.
Go, Amber. Go, Amber. Go.
I see now. There's no mistake. A person's fighting style is a raw response in life and death situations. It can't be easily faked like a resume or some other physical token. You and Soldier 11, the way you fight and use ether, it's nearly identical. Incredible.
We're sisters. Assuming that sisters means replicas from the same blueprint, that is.
So the rumors circulating in the military about Silver Company, they're really true?
How much have you heard?
Only that Silver Company no longer exists. But biologically creating soldiers in mass quantities, how could that even be possible?
From what I know, besides intelligent constructs, everyone is born biologically. Delivered by storks, so they say. So, making one isn't much different from making 100.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Yeah, my jokes never really hit the mark. Sorry about that.
No, I'm the one who should be saying sorry. I was just astonished. I never thought the military had this level of technology. If they could mass-produce soldiers,
Then
why would they still...
I understand. If they could use replicas as cannon fodder, then why still risk human lives? That's what you're thinking, right?
Yep.
I was trying to say it in a more diplomatic way.
It's okay. I won't take offense. Not over this.
Go, Amber.
They'd probably say the reason is because replicas are simply too expensive. While a Silver Company soldier could change the game, it costs nearly as much as training a top-tier general and paying their fees and pension for their family. The real cost isn't in creating the mind or body, but in replicating the subject's unique physical abilities, mental aptitude, and reflexes. And what's even more costly is that, for reasons that were not fully understood when the research was halted, these unique qualities couldn't be fully replicated in mass production. As for the inferior ones, they were deemed as disposable.
Ambi, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. But there's always someone who does mean that. There's always someone with an agenda, trying to use us. Maybe that's why Silver Company fell. I won't forgive those people. Any of them. However, the downfall itself isn't entirely a bad thing. With Silver Company gone, their evil technology was lost with it. Or so I thought. Until now.
Silver's revival. So you're saying someone has resurrected that technology? Soldier 11's abduction seems linked to this. I have to admit, your theory has some merit. But as far as I know, all the data from that— Hold on. Something doesn't add up.
What are you thinking about?
If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to take Soldier 11 at all. I know my squad mate. All it would take is an order from up top, and she'd put herself on the operating table without a peep.
Really? So, that's how she is now.
She's the model example of a loyal soldier. Isn't that how you remember Soldier 11?
No, I never knew a Soldier 11 in the past. Only...
How could this be happening?
I recognize this formation. Once you...
What?
It's another legacy of Silver Company. Back then, we had a... Let's handle this. The person we're after must be behind it. TWCA Type 3.
Is that the name of that formation? Ether vision activate. I'll take point.
Crap. Come on. Go, Amber. Good trigger. Good trigger.
This feels familiar. I don't like it.
Not one for nostalgia? I'm starting to understand you more now. Olivia, combat!
Opening.
Go,
Eliminating
Amber.
target.
pierce
Be gone!
Hello.
Anby, what is that?
A fissure.
That's the old Silver Squad uniform.
As expected of Captain, her skills, they're still as sharp as ever. Truly remarkable. I feel honored just being her defect. Silver Squad can't be without its captain. Ouch. Give me some meds, eh? You're the worst of any defect! I know you can't talk, but is there something wrong with your nerves, too? Be gentle! Seriously, I have fewer and fewer parts of my original body, and yet I feel more and more pain. I'm curious why that is. But you wouldn't understand such a complex question, would you? Because you're an idiot. Enough. Stop making that miserable noise. Now, about our subject. She's still alive, right? There you are. So, they call you Soldier 11 now, right? What a hideous name.
Ooh. I like this.
But looking at you now, you do have a pretty face. Pretty and pitiful. This face is the only thing we have left in common. Aside from that, I'm nothing like you. I've lost all my limbs. I'm no longer a complete member of Silver Squad, and I need a complete body for the experiment. Which is why I need you. What? You're asking me what happened? But you should know what happened that day. It was the day you weren't there.
Aww.
Captain Anby traded herself for you. Even with her incredible strength, she could only save one of us. But why did it have to be you? Why not me? Why not Twiggy? Tell me why! They were all dead. Heaps and heaps of corpses crushing me. When they found me, my limbs were severely corrupted. I couldn't move. I couldn't fight back. I used to be a soldier, ready to defend this city. But that day, I was...
Turn on auto.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? All right, fine. You're just here to remind me, right? They're here to pick up today's shipment. I'll go handle it. After that, I'll come back and tell you the... It seems Soldier 11 is being held captive here. So what's the plan?
The plan?
Shh. Let's discuss...
That's over there. Alright then.
place is cold.
I sensed the frigid air from outside. It carries a strange scent, too.
Oh no.
Someone's entering. Are you hidden?
Don't worry. It's dark here, and the machines are pretty noisy.
Soldier 11, wakey wakey. That's odd. I know I've taken quite a few samples from you and injected some meds, but you'll tough it out, won't you? Won't you? Do you enjoy being pampered? Because you're the youngest sister?
Oh my.
That won't do. Get up and play with me. Good. That's my girl. Ah, yes. About how some kind scavengers found me without limbs. They sold me. And unfortunately, my ignorant new owner couldn't see any use for a limbless worm like me. So I was sold off again. I was treated like merchandise on the black market. Sold alongside gangster stuff and modded bamboo. That's when I realized we Silver Company soldiers weren't any different from bamboo. Just made of flesh and blood. The only real distinction is we feel more pain. And that's when I met.
Oh my.
She bought me as a trophy girl. Cut me open and operated on me, checking my internal organs by hand. Anesthesia doesn't work on us. You know that, right? So it hurt. It hurt like hell. Then, out of the blue, she smiled at me. Looking back now, I think she must have noticed something unusual about my body.
This girl's
She told me that she was once a military doctor, but was discharged, and now worked as a rogue doctor. She was familiar with everything about Silver Company, and was willing to help me. So, I underwent surgery and received mechanical prosthetics. Nothing too fancy. I don't think I'll ever use them for combat, but they serve their purpose, helping me stand and do calculations. My true value lies in my memory. You see, my brain is the only thing that has remained intact. Thus, I remember everything. I remember our home and the time spent with our sisters. I remember that as long as we fought alongside our captain, we were considered the most powerful fighting force. I remember assisting in their research and using my own 2 hands to welcome new sisters into this world. That rogue doctor used her connections to get me some incomplete research data. Using my fragmented memories combined with that data, I was able to piece things together. And now, I've nearly revived the technology of Silver Cup. Fortunately, I've remembered. I've survived and can recall our past. And now, reforming Silver Squad is my mission, because this is my home. Our home. So, do you like my plan, Captain Anby?
When did you notice me?
My little puppy spotted you a while ago, and I instructed her to raise the alarm. You know, Captain, I'm actually glad you're here. I've been thinking that we need to talk.
Give her back, and then we'll talk.
If you want her.
Okay then. Hardly it is then.
Say no more. I've got it.
Roger.
Get behind me!
Let's go.
Standing by. Back off!
Let's go.
Nice try.
Come on.
Target confirmed. Good. Fracture.
Go, Andy. Go, Andy. Go.
That's the Captain Anby I know. Cleaning your knives with the filthy blood of this scum suits you. Don't give me that, idiot. Now you're worried about whose side I'm on? Our side, of course. I created you, so you never saw Captain Anby in her prime. After everything I've been through, I thought I would have forgotten. But I still remember. So, have you ditched the uniform, Captain?
Twiggy.
I'd keep it as pajamas if I were you. It's nice to reminisce about the days of glory and agony, isn't it?
I never knew you were still alive, Twiggy.
Yeah, I was always the worst at fighting. But I survived. It's only natural for you not to expect that, Captain.
You're not as terrible a fighter as you think. Your sharp mind makes up for it.
Yes, you said something similar before. I'll never forget that. You persuaded them to keep me, and you encouraged me to acknowledge my true value. You're right. I am valuable. I understand that all too well now. Trash may perish easily, but not me. I'm valuable. Precious even. There's always someone who sees value in me. Just like you did before. Sometimes I wonder if I were just an ordinary citizen in New Eridu and not part of Silver Squad, maybe I could have become a researcher at the White Star Institute, studying deep topics like 3 forms of etheric manifestation in specific hollow. Sure, I might be sharp, but there are different kinds of smart. Growing up in Silver Squad, I had no street smarts. Competing for profit, seeing through lies, and striving for a better life with limited resources. These I had to learn the hard way, year after year.
You've been through a lot. Is that why you're doing this now?
I don't need a reason. At least not one to convince you. The only person I've needed to convince is my backer.
You know better than anyone. Silver Company was an evil undertaking. That technology should never resurface.
Evil. Are you suggesting that you, I, and our sisters were all evil?
We are evil incarnate.
So, we should all just...
No, but we should not continue in our evil.
Oh, I see. That's very... We should be eating burgers, watching movies, working a job, and going on dates. Instead of being maimed, sold, tortured, and struggling to survive. You know I care for you, Captain Anby. Whatever you do, I won't hold it against you. But that doesn't mean you can stand here and say these things so lightly to my face.
You know where I am, don't you? You know where I live, what burgers I like, what movies I watch, and who I spend time with. Since you know, you're welcome to visit me anytime, Twiggy. I'm your captain. I'll personally deliver the punishment you deserve, and then seek redemption with you to
Captain.
We can still make things right. Fortunately, I found you before things got any worse. I have so much to tell you, but...
All right, I'm returning your...
Twiggy?
I said we're even.
Let's go.
Soldier 11! Wake up, Soldier 11!
I see how it is, Twiggy. I'll be back.
You sicken me. Like I said, just...
It's not mush. And I hope... Let's go, Trigger.
Nice.
Hey, go contact you-know-who. Ugh, cut the crap! You think I don't realize I shouldn't cut the middleman and contact the client directly? But look at the mess we're in. The junk she's brought won't fix this. Our best shot is exploiting Anby's inner weakness. She's let go of her most lethal weapon. Her daring and ruthless fighting style. Now she's like, I can handle her if we exploit that. But I need to keep everything in check. Or else, all my efforts so far will have been...
Yep.
You've been diligent, little Twiggy.
Stop calling me that.
As you know, your research is crucial. You're just like me. We're here to foster hope. Our work is the only cause worth fighting for in this world. Of course, I understand. Sometimes, when hope is scarce, certain issues can only be resolved with sheer violence. The stuff I mentioned last time is ready. Send some of your people to retrieve it. It's not exactly new Eridu tech, so use it carefully.
Understood. Talk to Trigger. Got it. Hashtag Soldier 11, that's not good.
And
You're awake, Harin.
Great, you're awake.
Soldier 11? Is that my name? It sounds odd and could easily get confused with another number.
I can see you're doing much better now.
Her memories seem jumbled. The injuries might be more serious than they appear. When a Silver Company replica is severely wounded, their memories are often the first thing to fail. Even me, all those years ago, there was a time when I couldn't remember anything.
Is that so?
Would the Defense Force abandon her if she couldn't fight anymore? Well, I know we would. Proxy.
Nice.
Yeah, having one more mouth to feed won't hurt. It's nothing compared to our monthly
Plus, our little black cat needs another playmate. He's already getting bored of us.
You know how short-handed we are, right, Charon?
Or sorry,
Whoops.
scientist.
I mean Trigger.
Charon?
There you go, trying to be funny again. Guess that's your unique charm, manager. Jokes aside, I can't vouch for the Defense Force, but I can promise that Obel Squad won't abandon her.
I see. Well, we know how resilient she is, so we're confident she'll bounce back.
It seems you and Soldier 11 go way back, Anby. Could you share more? Are you sure it won't be too much trouble?
Don't worry. Nicole's caused a lot more trouble for us. Besides, Soldier 11 is our
I see. In that case, warmth, comfort, safety. Ah, right. I should get not so fast, Anby.
Burgers.
Burgers? Oh,
It seems Trigger already left.
you'll probably find her near Waterfall Soup. By the way, General Chop is concerned about Soldier 11 as well.
Yeah, don't worry.
Right. To the noodle shop.
I got Soldier 11's favorite spicy. I couldn't see if the noodles look spicy, but
So, spicy.
well, that's the Soldier 11 I know. She would come to 6th Street whenever she had free time. Maybe she feels more at home here than back in the Bear. She rarely talked about anything other than training, combat, and promotions. But when she did, she'd usually mention super spicy noodles, the video store owners, the arcade, and cats.
Did she ever...
You might not like Soldier 11 has never brought you up. Apparently, someone very important to her that she admired greatly vanished without a trace, leaving her the person left without so much as an explanation. In the military, such actions are seen as desertion. And eventually, does any of that ring?
I have nothing to say. Even...
That's pretty cold, even for me.
What's that?
If you want to mend things with Soldier 11, don't say anything like that to her. Trust me, don't.
But that's the truth.
Oh my.
I have no excuses. I lost my memory when I left the army. Once it returned, I wanted to contact Soldier 11, so I asked Nicole to check on her. Then I learned that she was doing well, that she had joined Obel Squad, and that she's an exemplary soldier who recently got promoted. She had a new captain and new comrades, so I felt her troubled past in Silver Squad might only weigh her down. Trigger,
What?
tell me, if you were...
If I were you...
That's what I thought.
But I'm not you, Anne. If I were in your shoes, I'd let her know that her comrades would search to the ends of the earth.
Trigger, you're really...
That's all you...
Yeah, I'm really...
I'm not so sure about that. What are you planning to do?
I'm heading back into the Hollow to put an end to everything. That evil tech must never reset. Before that,
Apologize?
That's the idea.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's the best choice for my cowardly side.
Seems like it's really weighing on your mind.
In that case, I need you to
Prove something?
prove that you can take good care of Soldier 11.
Alleviating all your worries might not... I'll prove that I can... Now then, let's head back.
True. The proxies died. Excuse me. Drinking some soda. Hi, Belle. Part 2's done. Ice and ether. I have ice, don't I? Go check this.
Did you call me? Meow.
I do not have ice.
This is the path
Which
I
I have in the
follow.
hobby. 8 days left to pull for trigger. 9. Of course there's only 9. Okay then. Oh, what's this? No monochrome. I guess I'll do the oxygen. Nope. I did them all in the hole. Didn't we? Yeah, I did. Ether will require me to do. Oh, should I start shooting? But I don't. I'm gonna finish the Silver Company missions. Oh my. Talk to Nicole.
Nicole,
Well, look who decided.
I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything.
What's the use in punishing you? If anything, I'd prefer. I'm waiting.
I'll give up my favorite.
Hey, that's more like compensating general.
That won't cut it, huh? Then
Come on. Nekomata's usually the one who's squeezing in between you and me.
I see.
Oh?
Yes, and I'll persuade.
Wait a sec. Forget it.
Tell me,
You owe
baby.
me big.
Nicole.
Fine. Listen, Ambi. It doesn't matter who you were or what mess you've gotten into. The cunning hairs doesn't need to be a burden to you. We don't need you to shield us, and we won't intrude when you need space. You're not the only one here with a troubled past. I just wish you'd trust me more. Otherwise, I feel like I'm a total failure.
Sorry. I won't try to just once this is over.
That's my good girl. You're a terrible liar, you know.
I know. By the way.
Oh,
Yeah. There's a woman who looks like me. She wears a Defense Force uniform and goggles. I think she should be pretty easy to spot. Can you help me locate her?
Piece of cake. On average, finding a cat takes us 3 hours, 14 minutes, and 8 seconds. Finding a person is way easier. I'll contact some of my sources. I'll let you know as soon as I get any information.
Nice. Alright, where's Billy? There's Billy. There's some genuine lore about you. Nekomata, where are you? There you are.
Ambi! It's you!
It's been a while. I bet it must have been nice not having me around for a bit.
Oh my.
Yeah, definitely. It was pretty nice to not have to compete for space to lay in Nicole's lap for a change.
Humans have 2 legs, so 2 people can lay on their lap. At least, that's what I heard in a...
That's our boring burger girl. You always sound cool when you're quoting movie lines. Alright, to help make you more interesting, here you go.
What's this?
Oh, a doll. This is...
Nah, stop being dramatic. But it turned out super ugly. With a big head and tiny little body. It didn't look anything like Nicole.
But I don't look like this.
No, it's exactly like you. It's like your little twin.
You want me to carry it and never let it out of my sight?
Wait.
Oh, wait. You didn't stash some sort of contraband inside it, did you? Are you trying to get PubSec to arrest me?
Yeah? Just because I'm a street cat doesn't mean you should be prejudiced like that. There's no contraband in the doll.
All right, let me do something for you in return.
Ooh, Lady Nekoma.
Not now?
Once things settle and you're safe, you can treat me to those mackerel noodle.
Aww. Let's go Lumia Square. Soldier 11.
So,
Sorry, Anby.
are you...
Are you speaking to... You seem familiar.
I'm...
No. I don't recall anyone named Ambi. I'll get better.
I see.
We tried some food called noodles. They were this amazing, fiery red color. It was delicious. Then we pet some creatures called cats. They were different than I expected. Surprisingly soft. We went to an arcade, did some shopping, drank some tea milk, and even opened surprise boxes. Then we went to a dim, noisy place and watched a movie. I think that's what they called it. During the movie, someone took advantage of the dark environment to attempt a theft. Fortunately, the public security office isn't far from here.
You sure know how to plan a date?
Trigger.
The video store manager taught me all this. I'm just a good student. Anyway, I think I did a good job.
Yes, I had a great time. Still, I can tell my body isn't really used to relaxing. I cannot.
That's our model soldier for you. Soldier 11 is important to me. You can focus on the matters at hand now. And if you prefer to stay out of it, no pressure.
I'll break that chain.
I have faith in you.
Thanks, Trigger. In that case...
What's this?
It's...
Please, keep it safe and...
Don't worry. If it means that much...
Thanks.
It gets chilly by the river at night.
Yeah. Let's stay here for a little. Hey. Hey, get down the. Hello. I can't use it. That's it. Oh well. Short time. Oh my.
I remember you from earlier.
It's...
Sorry. It seems my mem-
I can help with that.
You can help?
I can tell you what you've...
Harin.
It was your name before you were Soldier 11. The name I knew you by. Back then, we used to find nice-sounding words to call each other. The higher-ups were aware, but didn't intervene.
I don't like that name.
Yes, you've said the same thing before.
So what exactly is this Silver Squad? And who decides who's qualified or not?
Sure, I'll explain it all.
Huh.
Allow me to... There were many things I didn't understand then, and still don't understand even now. All I know is that we were used as pawns in a power struggle within the army. And, in the end, they chose to keep only one replica.
And that was you, Anna? As you said, you were considered—
I'm not Anna. That's someone else. They devised an operation. A suicide mission. No one was expected to return alive. My name wasn't on the list for deployment. But the night before, You went too hard in training and got injured. So I took your place.
Did you survive the mission?
Take a guess. I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble. The memories are all a little foggy, even to this day. I'm not sure how I survived, or how I was able to stand before the senior office.
How could they issue such a ruthless order? Sending their own soldiers to die? We're living, breathing human beings.
That's the point, Harin. Are we humans? I assume you can also issue combat orders now. When you send a squad of explosive bamboo into the enemy base, do you consider their well-being?
But Bangbu aren't humans. I don't have to consider that.
That's what they said too. Replicas aren't human. So they ordered Silver Squad to their deaths. But since you are still a survivor, they ordered me to execute you.
Did you go through with it?
What do you think?
It appears you didn't. But if it were me...
Would you have followed their...
No. I would have executed the officers who issued that...
I fled. I offered to exchange my life for yours. And then I didn't trust them. So disappearing seemed like the only feasible option. I knew that once I was gone, they wouldn't harm you, because you were their only asset. Seems like I made the right call. At least I got to see you again. I've had a good life, but it took me a long time to figure out who to hate. If I were to hate everyone who hurt us, that would be too much. I couldn't live carrying so much hatred. It's impossible. And Nicole told me that I shouldn't hate myself. So, eventually, I realized that all the suffering stemmed from the Silver Company tech, and the fact that we replicas were not seen as humans. According to a movie Wise loaned me from the store, this is referred to as an ethical dilemma. Life shouldn't be engineered. Only then did it dawn on me that many people were already aware of this issue. There are a lot of smart people out there. So, I'm sorry, Harin.
Why apologize? According to everything, I'm crying. Why am I...
It's all my fault. I was the captain of our squad and responsible for everyone, but I let you all down.
Ambi.
I wasn't wise or strong enough, and I was a coward. If I weren't a coward, I wouldn't have waited until this moment to apologize. But
forget everything?
Silver Squad soldiers who are critically injured have their recent memories wiped within 24 hours. I can't keep avoiding this, Harin. I have to face our old squad mate. I don't know what other cards she has up her sleeves, and I can't guarantee anything. I might survive, but if the worst comes to... So, just forget this.
No, Ambi.
It's almost mid...
Ambi. What is this place?
Your name.
Damn. Huh, what's this? Expansion task, log in. Hey, got something. Right, what did I get for growth plan? Log in. Ooh, master tape, that come handy. I'll put that.
Sorry. I must have been talking to...
Anby?
What do you mean? Come on, don't hold out on us. Are you... There's actually something I need to take care of.
Don't try playing cute with us. Didn't I tell...
Plus, Ambi, if you've really been working on yourself like you said...
Even if that were the case, it's still...
Oh?
But the lone wolf in the movies never gets a happy ending. And even if they win, they'll end up losing. I don't want to lose anything, or any. Take me back in that hollow, and help me smash up that weird lab.
Wise and I have been waiting.
Is that your strategy then?
You don't have to do it for free. But right now.
Don't go running off into any...
I won't. Don't worry.
Does that mean I get to add to... Let's do it.
Long time no see. Replica number 0.
Oh my.
Silver Squad. Captain. I thought I'd never see you again.
Heck yes. Of course I already have her, but I'll happily play as her.
You look like a character straight out of a movie right now. Your fighting style seems to have changed. The new you is so reliable, Envy.
The past me was reliable too.
Enemy's tough. Be careful.
Go in, go.
Orders received.
You don't need to use the form on. That needs to be destroyed.
Hello.
I'm heartbroken, Ambi. Here I was.
You're no match for me, whether I bring help or not. Twiggy, Silver Squad is gone. You will never be able to rebuild it. We both know how difficult it is to create a Silver Soldier capable of engaging in combat operations.
What if I didn't need to?
Didn't need to.
What?
There's one thing you're wrong about.
This is so weird.
Weird. These
Twiggy,
What do you think? I've done something that can stop my organs from being harvested. That can put me in touch with the big shots at Tops. That can help fund my research.
Uh-oh. I heard Tops.
no, you're harvesting. You created all these sisters of ours just to harvest them like animals?
I just used them to exchange for a few necessary resources to reform Silver Squad. I needed a family, really. That's all. You said it yourself. These sisters of ours, right? We are sisters. And we are family. So if we're family, it's a real shame, you know? Neither Harry nor I were perfect enough. No matter how hard I try, all I can make are defects. Good for nothing but a supply of organs. But it's not like there hasn't been any progress. I haven't even told anyone about this yet.
Oh my.
But just earlier, I managed to make some improvements to the technology, which will stabilize control of the cloning process. Once that's in place, the cost of producing a competent soldier will be at an all-time low. We'll have achieved just what the initial project report said. The magic of producing an army out of sugar and air, Ambi. Captain Ambi. As things stand, there's still a chance for us to work together. You are the final piece of the puzzle. We can produce a steady supply of true soldiers, so long as you cooperate.
Oh no.
We'll keep everything under wraps until we build. Just think what such an army could do. Me? I'm fine with whatever. Put me to death if you like. Captain.
I'm sorry, Twiggy. But
I know. Get out of here!
Oh no.
What are you doing, idiot? You absolute idiot! Are you insane? You're just a defect. Your body won't be able to...
I want to protect you. Thank you for letting me be born. I will never let you be lonely.
Oh no. That's not good. Ready for combat. Yes, Silver 11.
You, why did you come?
I haven't forgotten the art of combat. Silver Company formation. TWAN, Anti-Ethereal Mark II.
Let's go.
The current you feels really familiar.
I never expected to be able to face you like this. Off balance. Show no mercy, even if our opponent is Twiggy.
That's my line.
Don't push yourself, understood?
Shit, I didn't kill him.
Affirmative. Why did I subconsciously...
Roger that.
Come on, I can't find him. Don't care.
I shouldn't miss this feeling.
At least, you shouldn't miss it too often.
One down. One to go. Not good.
Stay safe.
It's your turn. Rev up here.
Engaging. The final blow.
Go, Amber.
I won't let you have it.
Let's go, Amber.
Did I fail the combat test again? I told you I'm not good at fighting. But as long as Captain's here, I'll be okay. Right?
You. What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be with...
Trigger was the one who covered for me, so I could come
Yeah.
here. She's probably still
You shouldn't be here. You weren't...
Ambi. Turns out you're not a traitor at all. You're a coward. I'd still be completely in the dark if it weren't for that funny-looking doll.
Huh?
You mean...
There was a camera stuffed inside its head. It recorded your whole confession to me before its battery died. I didn't understand everything, but I knew enough to take action. Seeing as we're sisters, I couldn't let you take this risk alone. And I knew that you didn't betray us. I liked that feeling. It was enough to help me believe in many things again.
Roxy, her condition is extremely...
Sure thing. As for what comes next, you gotta do that alone, right?
Yep.
This tech has... Thank you for letting me be born.
Ambi?
Roxy.
Don't worry.
Yep.
Soldier 11 is safe with Trigger. You can trust her. Opal Squad can take over from here now that...
Really?
What a dilemma. Should you...
Is it that obvious?
Yes.
I thought...
Don't compromise.
In my opinion, you've judged things correctly here. Unethical tech like this will only lead to more suffering. Wasn't that the reason why you put so much effort into this? To stop that kind of pain?
You're right.
Well, time for this proxy to clock out for the day. I'll be waiting for you at the video store. Stop by soon, Ambi.
Yep. I'm so glad she did. Okay, something like what was it? Alright. Yep. Full liar. Sure is. Actually, ancient history source from this. Then we can't. Then when it can happen, that's a typo. Stop the bell. It's me. One. All right, let's go.
Home?
Soldier 11's going to grill me about eating junk food again if I go back smelling like burger.
Burgers don't have a smell. Even if they did, it would dissipate quickly.
No, there's a
That's
smell.
not right.
I always thought the smell of burgers would linger, especially...
That's not true.
How's Soldier 11 doing?
I just got here. After all, the last time I saw her, she was in pretty rough condition.
Thanks. Soldier 11 would be really happy to know that you care so much. She's made a full recovery. She's completely regained the same training intensity as before her injury. At least with her...
Only her body?
So her body's recovered, but her memory is...
Not quite. I asked Ambi out. Her memory has basically reverted to how it was before the injury. She might occasionally get someone's name wrong, but
She's made a recovery.
it's still too early to say. She seems to have...
Like I said,
You still feel the same way now?
that's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Wonderful?
Hadine's a way stronger person than me. Strong enough to keep living. I don't know what to say. All I know for sure is we won't be meeting again. But once she turns her hatred towards... Hadine is so pure. She's like an unalloyed metal that combusts even in water. The last thing I ever want to see is her getting...
I didn't realize you put that...
I was just thinking about it while watching some
There are movies like...
Yeah. Wanna watch it with me next?
You're welcome anytime.
Sure. Stop by.
Thank you, manager. You're very kind.
I think you're really kind too, Trigger. So...
Aww. Talk the bell. Good call. Echoes of Silver, complete. Let's get that. Let's see here. How far are we? Check aeronaut. So close. I don't want to do that. Stop tracking. Achievements. Main story. Claim. Yes, it's enough. Mail. Claim. Good. Claim. I need to reactivate that. Change the background. Oh, come on. Let's see here. Who's next? Trigger? Ice and Ether. I choose Bernice. Yes, let's do it. I want to see Bernice now. Guess you could say that. Hey. Okay, good. I get those two. Awesome. I can play as Bernice. Yay! I'm able to pull for her, but hey, I'm fighting with her. Oh, I hate this type of kill. This type of thing is supposed to kill. Yeah.
Let's catch up and find out.
Piper! It's that weird enemy!
Can't let our guard down.
Hey, yep, don't get burned. Get back over here.
Wait for
Why aren't you laughing?
Cause of what? Where'd it go?
Where is it? Oh, go off.
The flames follow my clothes.
More of them. Crap.
Little old me knows when to get down.
Get out of my way!
We meet again, you big one.
Miss me?
Why are you acting like you know it?
Burn, baby, burn. Gotta
Gotta
burn,
charge right through.
burn, baby, burn.
It's time!
Burn.
This party is just getting started! Looks like there's someone up ahead.
Gotta take him out quick. Let's go. Have a rest for me.
And buckle up! Hey!
Hey, man. Oh, 8 man.
Thank you. Looks like luck isn't.
Here they come again.
Alright, burn it.
Still not over?
Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Be careful.
Thanks, darling.
Bernice, it's about time we wrap this up.
Alrighty. This is my latest formula. Bottoms up.
Beautiful.
Done.
Oh, thank you, little ones. And this cutie Bangoo, of course.
Trying to get a clip. 1 sec. Never mind. Continue.
Anyone would have done the same.
Oh, you don't have to thank me. Just thank Bernice. Are you really fine? Getting attacked by ethereals at your age is no laughing matter.
She looks really tough and much more spirited than you, Piper.
Oh, such a sweet young lady. Keep it coming. I love hearing these things.
I hope I'll be as spirited as you are when I turn 90.
I'm not 90 years old. Bernice, is that your name? Thank you for rescuing me. I want to do something for you in return.
Getting a thank you letter for doing a good deed is so not rock and roll.
Oh, is that so?
Wait, don't be so... You're right. There's no need to give us money. Money was the...
Oh, I want to, but you really are a nice young...
Is that...
I grabbed one while passing by the store. My palms started getting hot when I've lived more than enough years to know that this is a sign.
Whoa! 2 minutes... but I don't know how to swim. Proxy. Elite?
Bernice.
About how the lottery ticket got to Bernice.
Of course. Bernice's endearing quality is her unwavering. Reality always brings you down. Hey! You're back! Guess what I'm thinking about? We only left for 10 minutes and the prize money is over. Oh, I thought you'd be happy, Piper. It's not the actual tickets we... Bernice, listen to me. Lottery tickets are a mix of statistics and pure dumb luck. But in the end, it's 95% statistics and 5% the dark side of society. Yeah. I hope you never do. It's too complicated for me to explain in deep. But the results haven't been announced yet. Don't give me one of those sports comic book lines like, the opponent's at their match point. Let me take a look at the ticket. Oh, on TV. Hey, Proxy. I need to talk. Bernice, let's head over to the video store on 6th Street.
I wonder if they could... Finally, 37. We're getting there. Actually, I don't want to see what this does. Oh, that's that. Okay. Oh, okay. So I have to get their... Can't we make Fairy draw the winning numbers? Here's hoping. What, we won?
We really won.
Wait, you... Of course! She gave it as a thanks to all three... Bernice... Huh? It's nothing.
Thank you, Bernice.
Thank you, Bernice.
What's with the sudden praise? I don't know about the Proxy, but my heart is likely as grimy as a truck's exhaust pipe, whereas Bernice's heart shines like a truck's headlights.
Agreed.
The sexiest part of a truck isn't the headlights. It's the engine. It's so nice to be young. Anyway, then, shall we get going, Piper? Oh, Don't worry. This lottery ticket. Hey, it's bad luck to.
Tiny chair stones. Take a break. Nice. Sweet. Claim. Cool. What? What the fuck is that? I'm tired of people doing shit in the middle of the night. But I can't stop them. So I won't. Sorry, if I saw someone that was stupid outside, my bad. Oh. I think I almost like a cyber truck outside. Yeah. Hey. I choose. Looks like Ambi do it. We have a fantasy, so let's go with. That's romance. Suspense. And. Oh. Advert, family, thriller, family, thriller, retro, interview, comedy. There's fantasy. More VR cards. We're just doing, what was it? Bernice. Well, it says be brave, not reckless, but I'm still being reckless right now. Did she lose the ticket? I'm gonna kill her. We're at 1 million power funds. Nice. Deploying Bernice.
In all my years as a proxy, this is the first time I've ever seen somebody try to find someone with echolocation.
Yeah, but it's pretty funny to watch.
Be able to hear?
It's like it works, but it's pretty damn fun to watch.
Tire marks from a truck. You must have been stuck here. Hey, that you, Bernice? I'm over here. dare you lay a finger on Piper! I'm gonna teach him a lesson!
Good girl. Yeah. Talking through.
Oh, they didn't hurt you, did they?
Ha! Those greenhorns couldn't hurt a flea. If they didn't threaten to scratch field time, I wouldn't have given them the time of day.
Let's go. Go Piper. Go Bernie.
You gotta charge right through.
Burn.
Actually, I've seen them somewhere before. They're just folks trying to make ends meet in the outer ring.
Yeah, they are. But kidnapping is not. That's great.
You gotta charge right through.
Move it!
Go, Bernie, go!
Piper, take a break. Yep. Time to heat things up. Load up and pull out.
Go, Piper!
Kick into gear. It's time.
That took that off.
Boss, I already told you. We're facing Bernice and Piper from the Sons of Caledon. They're too much for us to handle.
That lottery ticket was not only covered my ex-wife's...
Impressive. Using someone else's lottery ticket to pay for...
Trust me,
Trust me, Bernice doesn't mean...
I know I may not be a good father, but I grew up in the Outer Ring, and I love these lands to the depths of my soul. I loved my wife too, but these lands remain... I'll protect it with my life, even if some crazy fuel...
Who's this fuel?
I think he's talking...
Huh? Me? I would never do that. But now that you mention it, who do I buy the Outer Rings lands from?
Just 3 million.
Boss, now's not the time to be talking about child support. It seems you've fallen for the most extreme version.
Oh, but now that I think about it... Take it easy, Bernice.
It's alright, boss. It doesn't matter if we didn't get the money. The other's low blood sugar has improved tremendously. It won't...
Oh, wait. Just wait a minute. You're the ones who came charging...
Okay!
Dare I ask what...
To provide self-service snacks.
Did I miss something?
The first Bernice cups? I haven't mentioned it to you. I plan to use my work...
Oh, wow.
Are you serious?
Boss, you're not...
Yep. That's right.
It was her 4th...
Then I'll book her a ticket for the...
If only I knew you were planning to do something.
Oh,
We're
wow.
so tired from hunger.
Wow, I want to...
Of course.
Bye! Proxy said the nearest hollow exit is over there.
Yay!
Did you hear that? They want to throw me...
I don't know what to say.
Are you really gonna do it?
Bernice, you said you want...
Absolutely. I've been wanting... Don't tell me you want...
Oh, don't worry. We would never consider doing something like that. We have lots of things we want to do and spend our money on. That's why we'll spend...
Ah. Let's go. Woohoo! Agreed. We're not resting yet. I got more to play. Is there another part to this? There is. We're gonna keep going. Uh-oh. Hey, Bernice.
Hey, Prox.
A lot of things have happened.
What happened? Ugh, the atmosphere is so heavy, it's like a fly got stuck to a mousetrap. What?
An adult smile that
It's gone? 1 million is still a huge sum after tax. But it's gone already? Huh.
Not quite, but close. You know, I've been trying to improve Steel Tusk's performance. That's when someone contacted me, saying there was a... Oh, it was such a beauty. I bought it as soon as I saw it. Didn't even haggle. Bernice, you were there at the test drive after...
Oh, I remember. Steel Tusk won't lose to any vehicle in a contest of speed now.
That's the problem. I used premium fuel, but the engine...
Yeah. Steel Tusk's fuel efficiency...
Obviously, I had to do something about it. I even considered reinstalling the old engine, but I knew I couldn't, so I needed another solution. Call me desperate, but I bought... Well, long story short...
That's so touching.
Don't say my wife. No, I mean...
Oh my god.
I don't know if this will make you feel better, but...
You too, Proxy? I know you citizens of New Eridu pay several times more tax than us, but even then...
I didn't modify my car. The expenses just piled up. After paying taxes and settling the overdue electricity bill...
I think people in our situation should just stay... On the bright side, the prize money hasn't disappeared. It's...
Aw, thanks for the compliment.
I wasn't... fine. The Proxy and I both thought this money could change your life. The Proxy has to worry day and night about the return on investment. How did this happen?
What was on my mind? I have everything I want. I have fuel. Not when something new comes up, I'll take it in stride. Like how you were new to me, Proxy. But now we're friends.
Aww.
And I know that you like me for me, so I don't need a change. That's why I'm dragging you two along with me to complete commissions, even though I know you're both in a...
Let's go then.
Fine. I gotta work hard.
I'm not trying to switch, I just want to see their specs. I love Bernie, it's too bad I can't fall for her.
Get yourself together!
I'm totally together. You kids are bursting with energy.
More bad guys, cool.
Little
Out of my way!
not on him.
What was that sound? Let's catch up with them. Looks like it's that strange enemy again. Can't let our guard down.
Get back! Back up is here. Healing sense is fired up!
The flames follow our clothes.
Load up and roll out! And open it!
Come on, dummy.
Huh? Where'd they go?
It's time!
Alright. Look at bombs in them. Sounds right.
Wait for me!
Yep, bomb.
We meet again, you big lump.
Burn, baby, burn. It needs burning for a reason.
Huh? Does it?
Let's burn. Oh, hello.
You got it charged right through.
Buckle up! Hey! It's time!
Oh, lady
Is that
thing.
somebody up ahead?
Same old lady from before.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're okay.
Wait, is it just me?
You. How did you know?
I knew.
Is this one of those brat?
Wow. Hey, you've known us for...
Oh, fine. Since you look like my first.
Thanks.
A miracle. Miracles are.
Amazing! It's 30 mil.
You were just calling for help from a pile of ethereal.
I really can sense a lucky energy from this...
That's not lucky energy.
Roxy, stop overthinking things. This 30 million could ease...
Oh no. Piper's pupils have become Denny.
Yep.
I'm Steel Tusk. Wait for me. Don't just stand. Bernice and I will look for a newspaper.
Oh no. Open the newspaper. Yes. Bernice, impressive.
Roxy!
I do have good news, but I also have bad news.
No, I want to hear the good news first.
I want to hear the good news too!
We won the 30 million.
I knew it!
I knew it!
I don't want to spoil the party, but the ticket was issued more than a year ago. I checked the conditions, and the redemption period is 1 year. The redemption period ended 1 month ago.
No way! So you're saying we have... If you think about it from another perspective, maybe the... what do you think, Piper? That's more like it!
That's only a happy
I'm
smile.
not sure if that's the sound of...
I knew it. There's no such thing. Sorry, Steel Tusk.
Oh. I don't understand. But I'm sure about one thing. You mustn't reinstall the old engine. What will I do with the new fuel formula I spent all night researching?
What's that?
Oh, didn't I tell you? While thinking about Steel Tusk's fuel efficiency issue after our last test drive, it hit me. Why not tackle a fuel problem with a fuel-related solution? Instead of making hardware modifications, I already tested the effects of my new formula with Steel Tusk this morning.
How'd it go?
I guess it was okay. It consumed about 10% more fuel than the old engine. I added a little more of the good stuff to the formula. But I'm sure you'll be okay with it if it means...
You're right.
I know. What you want to do most right now is to test it out, right? I should have enough of the test fuel to fill up the tank. I'll fill it up now.
Aww.
She's so amazing. The charm of a compared to suddenly getting rich and feeling... No, I still really want to get rich.
Our normal.
Don't you think it's too much torture to live with a delusion?
That makes sense. Lady Luck might favor people who are content and pure-hearted like...
The tank is...
Well, I'm off now. You take care, Proxy. Don't worry. I'll be sure to call you the next time Bernice and...
Aww. Go over here. There we go. Yep, yes we are. I can't trust. Story done. That story's done. Let's go. Just did this one, didn't we? Yep, we did. Ah, locked. Okay. Back to Agent Stories then. Yeah. Sure, why not?
Pleased to meet you. I'm Public Security Officer Hold on first. Oh, is that you, Manager? My apologies. I didn't recognize you while I was in autopilot mode.
If even androids can understand the meaning of life.
Finished. What are you watching?
Let's see here.
Endbringer 2. It's the kind of...
Oh, is the film that captivating? It's about an E-800 model android protecting a little girl amidst the perilous apocalypse, supporting each other through thick and thin. They gradually become attached to one another, but in the end, have no choice but to...
Did you search for spoilers?
That's not... I didn't look up spoilers. I simply extracted the...
Master, this is technical jargon of an advanced artificial conscious. Yes, Chingy essentially reads spoilers.
The smart voice assistant you two are using seems to have quite the unique personality setting loaded into it. Right.
I know I shouldn't talk over them, but it's true. Chingy reads spoilers. I
happen to have a work-related matter which requires your assistance. I need to horror movies to be exact. With mysterious forces at play, the more the better. It's...
Huh.
Can't you directly access...
I can tell you find the whole thing a little unusual too. Since I've taken it on, I should be somewhat serious about...
So that's why you activated autopilot mode. If only I could handle tedious tasks while also...
Tedious. Ha. It all began when the bigwigs at Public Security realized that no matter how many decrees they make, Internaut is still unstoppable. As a result, who else other than Officer Juyuan proposed a strategy of guiding rather than blocking? Citizens have a real need to face the hollows and can't always turn to Public Security for everything. So Internaut has... If only every Public Security officer could dedicate a set amount of time to community service. Once we establish trust between citizens and Public Security...
Oh.
How commendable of Zhu Yuan.
It is a good plan. However, never mind. I suppose I'm not entirely sincere myself. For example, testing whether their fiancé would flirt with other women behind their back. What's worse is my assigned partner today. Ugh, that guy. One second he's proclaiming that though communities, he's determined and dedicated to taking up that task. He goes bolting off on another case somewhere else. Young...
Teaming up with a public security officer to solve cases.
I never expected the manager to be...
I think Bro just wants to show off and strut around with the public...
If the manager is willing to assist. However, giving you a badge is out of the question. Nominally appointing you as an assistant public security officer.
Then you can leave this...
And I'll go ahead and clear up the other community service appointments first.
Nice.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon. Want some?
Let's go.
Sometimes, stopping to take a break can help you go further.
Oh, hello, who's this?
No need to jump to any strange conclusions.
Okay. Actually,
it's missing. Have you been to the public security office?
No, we haven't. Dad said since we just moved away from the old metro zone, we don't have the resources. I'm really...
That's terrible.
The assistant public security officer is right. A disappearance is not a trivial matter. Do you have a photo of...
Yes! I have tons!
Not a problem. Now, the more accurate your answers, the higher the height.
Teddy is exactly 20...
Can you describe the color?
A blue
Rainbow.
So, Teddy must...
A shark rainbow.
Whoa, you can read... Your case is now...
Thank you so much!
Don't worry, public security officer... But there's one last question
Okay.
When and where?
It was at the Gravity Cinema.
I wanted popcorn, so Teddy went out to buy some.
Gravity Cinema?
That does seem strange.
Good.
Let's go
But
investigate.
first, I need to escort Holly home. Let's meet later near
Let's work. Man. Oh. Don't take the car. Yep, we do. Take the metro. This works too. Find any clues? Very well then. Really? Okay.
Judging from your appearance, it seems.
Have a look. I didn't expect to have a nap.
Manager,
It's all useless.
completely normal for a first investigation. Let me analyze these videos.
Wait a minute.
Wait a
What's in
minute.
your pocket?
I picked it up earlier.
It has value as a collectible? Without the mana, handwriting is a bit smudged, but if it was dropped by Teddy, it's worth for. Look, there's residue of a strong reaction from an item outside a hollow contaminated with this actually makes. I've also made some progress. I discovered a suspicious vehicle that was parked here when Teddy. If it's related to the disappearance, then the vehicle might also be. Let's go and check it out.
Let's go.
Very good, Assistant Public Security. As I suspected, there's residue of a.
Oh, then are we ready to go?
Huh? No, that's not how this works. Etheric residue is indeed suspicious. There are various causes for contamination with etheric residue. No worries. I'll handle surveillance of the car.
Is it really okay to work continuously like this? Even if it's...
Juyuan always express everyone is acting like this. Humans are indeed an interesting species. Though helping citizens is part of a public security op. In the end, the existence of intelligent machines is to be discarded in place of humans when danger arises. Take me, for example. Despite being an advanced model known as a 01NG6 criminal investigation automaton, I'm essentially just a bamboo with more complex functionality.
Yeah, but you're also cute.
And regarding life and death, I believe Teddy and I really didn't expect Holly to be so upset.
We humans haven't become...
Don't worry. Bamboo or Automa, today's investigation was very fruitful. With these leads, we can apply for an if there's anything I need help with in the future, I'll be sure to
Okay then. Oh no, I'm continuing this.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Really? Still on autopilot mode, huh?
Qingyi, wake up.
Is that the manager? You seem kinda tired. It had been too long since I last shut down, and my processors were being occupied with redundant data. I've been keeping watch over the suspicious vehicle we identified last time, and finally caught evidence. I've applied for personnel and carrots from public security.
Excuse me for interrupting. You must be Officer.
What is this for?
I'm so sorry. Kids don't understand. If it was lost, it's lost. That Bangboo was old. Just reset the Bangboo and give it to her. You can tell her you found.
Are you sure? Right. Please. Oh, wait a minute. Huh? He sure left an.
I think Teddy can still be saved.
He's just a father worried about his daughter. Moreover, I just received a message indicating that it's unclear whether this Teddy number. So, I've decided. Wait, Jingyi. Yes, the approval didn't come through. Bangboo, it can't be handled as a missing persons case, only as a theft. This means the rescue operation in the Hollow will inevitably.
But the idea from Holly's father.
I never said we were abandoning the real Teddy. It's just you haven't forgotten, have you?
The biggest.
If an arm breaks, just attach a new one. As long as we can retrieve the most core. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. No wonder you're the public.
Master, stay calm. If you can't remain composed, then allow me to pour a bucket of cold. This plan has a flaw. Teddy is a model from 8 years ago, and there are aesthetic. It seems Officer Qingyi's AI system requires further iteration.
That's not a problem. The difference between the Bangboo isn't that big. Just some.
Okay, Fairy. No need to try to prove you're better.
Understood. Scanning the blog. OM Result 1. The old version of the Bangboo has a Result 2. The old version of the Bangboo is Result 3. Well, based on the results extracted from the blog, we can...
It never occurred to me before.
You're very welcome. I am.
In that case, the task at hand is quite clear.
Okay, modifying. Alright. Haha. Bye. One sec. Put myself making a clip of this. I think Chingy is very cute. What's that? Hey, Susie. Let's see her. Let's go. Holly, what's up?
Officer Chingy! This isn't Teddy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Teddy's ear should have a dent here, and Teddy's bottom should have glue. Officer Chingy!
It appears that you remember everything. Listen, it's all because this rookie public...
Huh?
Let's not forget that from here on out, I will be taking...
Really?
Yes, really.
Yes!
What a sharp child. Even if they look nearly identical, and even if we could retrieve Teddy number 2, would still be a complete...
The most treasured moments in life are those shared experience that can't be replicated. What's precious about life is that it's irreplaceable.
The most treasured moments in life are those shared experiences that cannot be replicated.
Okay. Thank you for helping me cover up the lie just now. The next step is to vent. It'll be much too dangerous for you, manager.
Oh, well, we have a plan for you. Oh no, we're going with her. Let's do it. Saint. Cool.
I just tried contacting Jingyi again.
Okay, she went into the hollow fucking care of her.
Do you think she went into the hollow alone without...
Barry, quickly search internet for any posts that might have been made by Jingyi.
Search complete. They're esteemed proxies. I wish to hereby notify based on data analysis and pattern recognition results. Any interested parties may leave a message. Details to be discussed.
Data analysis and pattern recognition?
Bad news. There have been no responses. I have arrived near the hollow.
Bro, if we hurry straight to the target...
Yeah, there's no time to lose.
Yeah, there's no...
A new case to solve?
Wait, what were we looking for again? Fire, physical, electric. She's electric, so...
Let me finish my cup of hot water.
Awaiting further instructions.
Did you come? Relax. It's like
I
a walk
really
in the
don't care about
park.
that. Let's go. Operation Fire Training is in progress.
Master.
Huh, a familiar Bangboo indeed. As the #1 wanted proxy on inter...
I wanted to see why public security would be recruiting proxies. Consider it as banking some goodwill for future favors.
What?
To be honest, Officer Chingy, your post on internet was way too obvious.
So it was too obvious, which is why nobody's...
No.
It wouldn't hurt to say something nice without sounding...
Very well. I suppose it's only fair to show... The situation is this. I'm tracking a vehicle related... I need a proxy for navigation inside the hollow.
Of course.
The suspicious vehicle we were staking out was last seen here. All traces of suspicious activity must be investigated. Compared to the legal investigation activities registered by the HIA, everything else counts as suspicious activity. I'm sending the coordinates to you now.
Alright then.
Master, high ether activity detected coming from this...
A forklift? They're not exactly a rare sight in the hollows. But it seems to be screaming, I'm just a totally normal abandoned Proxy, don't overdo it. If you encounter danger, get out of there.
Good. I'm not gonna take some grip ones.
Proxy?
Master, unknown distress signal detected. Analysis complete. The distress signal is coming from a Bangboo. A route to the source of the distress signal has been identified.
Officer, we've detected a Bangboo search and rescue signal.
You certainly know what you're doing. So much so that I want to break my promise and arrest you.
A route to the source of the distress signal has been...
Catch me if you can, Officer Grandma.
So infuriating. Slow down. Respecting your elders is a virtue.
Okay, where do I go now? That's better. Bingo!
I think I just heard a click, but nothing happened?
The ejector failed to launch. Oh, the recklessness of youth. Not to worry, I'll fix it. Don't go running off, Proxy.
The source is just up ahead. Go wait for Chingy over there, Wise.
This seems like a trap.
This is strange. The signal should...
Bingo! Bong's here! The Bangbu Boonappers!
Who's there?
Who's there?
I already said. Oh, what do we have here? Speaking of which, that emergency signal device that we.
Something's off about this guy.
Oh, here. Have it.
Everything suddenly.
My eyes.
Your eyes?
Don't worry, I'm okay.
Barry, can you still connect?
After disconnecting,
Eos.
I have successfully connected via the backup line. However, the communication signal between EOS and to prevent Master's identity from being exposed. However, there is still a...
Bridge a connection to Qingyi.
Understood.
Qingyi, can you hear?
Oh? Has the connection? Don't worry. I've arrived at the location of the emergency. I'll need him to get out of this hollow. I don't want...
Let's go.
Officer Qingyi here. I've arrived at the scene. Let's go save your Bangbu.
Hello. More contact. Okay. Good training. Good training.
Following order. Take the chance! Understood. Face the consequences.
Yep.
An opening.
Go now!
A fire's ready.
Mind your manners. Here comes the first. The suspect has given up and surrendered.
Nice.
Anyway, what's up?
Incorrect. At this moment, now, tell me, or you'll get a ticket.
No, wait! Please!
Concentrated ether.
That's right. The person you just heard is a fellow public security investigator. A heinous crime.
Wait, officer! I had no idea.
Then explain. Why did you attack a Bangbu? I see. So you would use the concentrated ether solution to instantly corrupt the Bangbu and cause its systems to malfunction. Disrupting communication, self-recovery. If that's the case, then Teddy wouldn't be able to... But kidnapping Bangbu just to dismantle them and sell off the parts? How, by the way, how...
How is Eos?
He doesn't appear to have any cosmetic damage, but...
Master, I have...
Tell me the bad news first.
EOS is only capable of basic communication for the time being. The module for collecting hollow... As for the good news...
Oh, Teddy has already been sprayed with the ether spray for According to Bing Bong's account, we've detained Bing Bong, but if we don't, but no matter what, we must continue the...
Agreed. But...
Officer Qingyi, I believe it is time to use that technology.
We sprung from the same stock. What need each the other fry? An AI You mean that technology, right?
Very well.
Wait, you AIs? Mind explaining what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Affirmative. Translating communicate using distributed computing. A portion of EOS's functions can be installed onto Officer Qingyi's system.
Sorry, I'm...
Understood. I will attempt. You will use sensory sync with Officer. By using distributed computing, you can immediately restore the ability to search the hall. The risk of using this technology is that Officer Ching-Yi will also be affected by EOS's ether corruption.
Oh, it matters not.
Just don't overdo it, Ching.
Don't worry. I'm a 01 NG6. I'm not such a fragile existence like humans. I've granted you access to my interface, AI. Let's start the sync.
Understood.
Let's go, Chingy.
Packaging distributed virtual interface. HDD unidirectional control on standby.
Activate the connection.
Oh, sweet. We can control Chingy.
Anyway, the secret passage is right here. Let me give it a scan first. Sure enough, here it is. Looks like Bing Bong wasn't lying after all. Oh, it's a shark boo.
Master, your powers of deduction know no bounds. The identity of this shark boo cannot be ascertained, but it... This shark boo's chassis is covered in vicious scratches from being stripped down. Non-living component reminder. Please do not be low.
It's all in a day's work for a public security officer. Oh, is this a memory chip? The data's been recovered. They've used the shark boo as a switch to open up the secret passage.
11, 28, 30.
Enter the passcode and then shout, "Open Sesame!"
Reminder. There is a 99% probability of finding clues on the shark boo's chassis.
They've used the shark boo as a switch to open up. I thought the kind of criminal syndicate that would take in the likes of Bing Bong.
Although you fell victim to the shark boo's reflexive bite, fortunately, it has... There are 4 distorted numbers etched beneath the sticker. It's probably not the passcode for the secret passage. Is agreed. Officer Ching-Yi is absolutely correct. Although you fell victim to the shark boo's reflexive... There are 4 distorted numbers etched beneath the sticker. It's probably not the passcode for the secret passage. Is this agreed? Officer...
138, sure.
We've pieced together the clues. Time to exit the mind space. Enter the passcode to the secret passage to open it. You haven't forgotten it, have you, Proxy?
I remember the passcode.
Open green pea.
Bingo.
So many Bang-Boo, and they all need rescuing.
Please note, The following information is for the sake of Eos's well-being. I have changed dismantling to petting, and vital signs to this bamboo seems to have been petted inhumanely.
Just like the shark boo earlier. Yet another one. Also, they can take their bodies for their own and flip them for a profit. It's completely destroyed. Let's take it out once the rescue is over.
Master, scans have detected it has tried to lie down flat, but has instead been rocking back and forth by 0.5 millimeters at an incredibly high frequency.
I am Officer Qingyi. Why is it shaking even more now?
Hey, a key.
It's completely destroyed. Let's take it out once the rescue is over. Why is this bamboo's face twitching like that? It's completely destroyed. Let's take it out once... It's still conscious. Hold on. I'll get you out of here soon.
Use key. Combat authorized. Oh shit, there's people here. Good, Marvel, I didn't know you were here. Good. I'm beating up a bunch of bad guys.
Oh, we can.
And we're attempting to get my level up. Burn, burn. Go soldier alone. Burn, burn.
Out of my way!
Take the chance!
Go,
You sound
Nickelmon, go.
Time to close the net.
An opening. Flames, obey me! Target acquired.
Mind your manners.
Good.
Face the consequences.
Target confirmed.
Burn, burn, burn.
You're being fun!
Porting fire. Ignite.
I'll take you. Out of my way!
Justice is served.
Let's go.
The corruption isn't obvious, but I've almost used up all my power. Link up to the Electroboo and read its mem-
It's the POV of Electroboo. Looks like we've successfully accessed its memory.
It shocked its way through the door lock using high voltage. That's no small feat. This is deep inside the Boonapper's base. It's huge. There are the guards, just as expected.
Yep.
I heard something. Huh? What's the Bangbu doing here? Is it an escapee? Don't move!
Huh? I think I just saw the silhouette of a shark boo. Let me investigate. Hang on. There was a shark boo among all... Teddy has a blemish on its ear from when it was protected. The corruption is starting to show now. Now that we know where Teddy is, how can...
We can't let any of our Bangbu get away!
This guy really knows how to fight. Incredible.
If the boss finds out about this, he'll talk my pay for a month. Outflank it! Oh, nowhere to run now. Trying to squeeze your way through? Oh, why, you unscrupulous little Bangbu. You'll never make it out. Just give up. Ah! The Bangbu are escaping! Boss! Ah! Why, you? What do you think you're doing? Shouting for the boss over this?
The data's been corrupted. Go and manually recover it at the Electroboo's last known whereabouts. The Electroboo should still be mobile. If I'm not mistaken, there's still some information missing. The data has been recovered. We can
Let's go.
This should be the Electroboo's memory of when it was attacked. Oh, the shocked Bangbu have started to come too.
He's beaten them silly, but they're still trying to run off! If you're not going to do this the easy way, we'll have to do it the hard way.
Here's the entrance, Wise. The Electroboo has been a real help. Let's head over to the secret passage.
Let's go.
Teddy should be right here. It's that 0.73% guy. Take him out, and we can rescue Teddy.
Continue. Let's kick back.
The pressure's so high. The target is just up ahead. Jimmy, can you keep going?
I'm fine. Saving Teddy is what's important.
Agreed.
Prepare to burn!
Soldier alignment, go!
Yeah!
Oh, crap.
You actually made it this far! Watch this!
final lead enemy? Now things are starting to get a bit tricky. Nevertheless, I'm still going to get all of the civilians out of here. None left behind. There's still time to turn yourself in.
An opening.
One fell swoop.
Now I gotcha!
These flames never die!
Check this out!
Time to close them.
Have you right-handed?
Target acquired.
Mind your manners.
Less than 50 meters. The hollow exit is just up ahead.
Jingy, do you copy? Can you make it?
Humans. Such an interesting species. These aren't living creatures. Yet they won't abandon them, no matter what. This obsession, longing, and suffering. Is that what life truly is?
Woo! Woohoo! Good job, Chingy.
Three strikes and you're done, right? We've already had public security's help 3 times now.
You misunderstand. I'm just here to express my gratitude. Teddy was repaired and I took him to Holly. It was quite moving to...
There's no need to thank us.
Right. If it weren't for Jingyi, then we could have easily lost Eos.
Huh? What was that?
Oh, I just wanted to ask how you...
My body is fine, of course. After some maintenance. If anything, the real headache is that Juyuan and her constant nagging about how reckless we were.
Juyuan is probably just hoping that you'll take better care of yourself.
Actually, I'm not a person who doesn't look after myself. It's just that as automatons, our views on life are quite different from those of humans.
Aww.
In the end, the purpose of intelligent machines is to be discarded in place of humans when danger arises. However, you could say I felt a certain weight inside the...
Huh? What do you...
Well, I guess I could say that I... I don't know.
Actually, it doesn't matter if we're talking... We've never thought of you as something that could just be discarded in a moment of danger.
Right. Both of you are...
A friendly reminder, Master. If you are handing...
I suppose this is a...
Oh, come on, Jingyi. You're holding out on us.
If you're so curious, then perhaps you'd be...
Become a public security officer? I don't think that would suit.
Speaking of which, after Juyuan heard the whole story, she decided to put the plan to as for the local community services, unfortunately, that will become a standardized project in the future. By the way, I also brought the horror movies I rented for... I felt like the scenes where someone was
Oh? What do you mean? Luckily, Eos is out.
Huh? When did you get here?
Hello.
The feeling of being possessed, but it really does seem to make you...
Aww. There's Belle. Ooh. That one done. Right? Yep. Alright, let's do trigger. What's this? Playing all tactics. Oh, combat techniques. Playing. Or not notifications. Gotta get to 40, we're at 37. Gotta get to 40. Continue.
Our first assignment together is a missing person commission. There's no need for combat or venturing into any hollow.
With all due respect to the client, a proxy's role is to guide people through the hollows. Is it worth hiring a proxy for a commission?
Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not trying to pass this off on you. Your ability to navigate the hollow is unquestionable. That's what makes a proxy a proxy. But this role involves more than just that, and this commission is a perfect opportunity to demonstrate those other skills. To be honest, the client barely gave us anything to work with, just pieces of info. That's why this is a perfect chance to show off your skills in gathering intel, spotting details, and negotiating. All the makings of a top-tier proxy.
All right, you've sold me.
The client has only provided us with these 3 clues.
Wait, just a photo?
The client doesn't seem to have any more info, though it's possible that... Well then, I'll leave this commission...
Finding someone with just a photo...
Maybe we should check Port Elpis. Women with their eyes covered aren't exactly that common. Remember? You were in a bad mood, so we went to the sea to clean...
Now that you mention it... Yeah, I remember. She did look a lot like the woman in the photo. Anyway, it's an unexpected...
It's just easier to hit fast travel than it is to wait around. Probably not gonna happen. Hello, how is this person?
I've got nothing. How about you, Wise?
Looks like this isn't something that can be solved with a quick trip to the port. But since we're here, how about we try playing the harmonica? I'm not sure what good it'll do, but if it doesn't work, we'll just buy some fries and head back home.
I agree. Playing the harmonica...
I guess there's no saying no to you.
That was pretty...
Excuse me.
Sorry for my brother making a bit of a ruckus. You're the person in the photo.
My apologies. Moving quietly is second nature to me.
Actually, we're proxies. The song was given to us by our client. We didn't expect it to help us find you. Our client is looking for you, you see. Why don't we discuss the details somewhere else?
I see.
Why don't we head back to the store?
Okay, let's go check in with Shepard.
My real name.
Oh, that's nice.
Miss Charon, I've already contacted the information broker who issued the commission. Once he gets here, it shouldn't...
Thank you, but please, don't mind me. By the way, the second row from the top on your TV wall, third unit from the left, it...
How did you spot that?
Let me see.
I rely on my hearing. I lost most of my vision in an accident. I heard a faint buzzing sound.
Sorry.
No need to apologize. Vision isn't the only way to perceive the world. As proxies, you two should know that better than most. Anything that can be seen with your eyes can never be considered.
True.
It's me again, you two.
I'm gonna turn.
I'm glad you're impressed, but you seem somewhat unhappy. Troubled even.
Where to start? It's great that you were... I can't get in touch with the client anymore. There's been no reply. Just when I thought he might have skipped town, his account suddenly sent me a location.
From what you're saying, it sounds like the client ran into some kind of trouble tied to the...
Either way, I'll keep trying to reach the client. I hope he's alright. Let's stay in touch for now. We won't be
Sorry, but I overheard your conversation.
You're Miss Charon? No offense, but the Hollow isn't...
I'm a soldier. I served with the Eridu Defense Force under the Chrysoberyl Division. Even after the heart rates of you and the two proxies here seem to have just spiked. Don't worry. As for getting into the Hollow, proxies, I'll pay the commission fee as best I can.
We're just as eager to find the client. After all, no client, no payment. Besides, if we said no, you'd still head into the Hollow alone.
How did you know?
So I was right. You remind me of how Belle and I used to be. So, well, since Miss Charon wants to investigate, I'm willing to act as the...
I see. That works for me. With the client still unreachable, my hands are tied. Please, look into the Hollow.
I'm really sorry for troubling you both.
Don't worry about it. Seeing how determined you are to find this person.
Okay, combat commission time. Let's go. crap.
I've got your back.
Who are we going with? Ether and Ice.
I am the Eye of Oval.
We have is
Nothing to fear.
Nicole.
The cunning hairs are here.
I don't have any ice, so wish I did though. Let's go with
Standing by. Captain of Silver Squad. It's been a while.
Let's go.
Miss Charon, I need some time to calculate the hollow route.
Leave this to me, Proxy. Actually, I've been to this hollow before for reasons. I still remember the way forward clear as day.
Come on, go Ambi.
Oh, why don't you wait just a little longer? Calculating a path doesn't take that long.
It'd be more efficient to retrace a path I've already walked. Please come with me, Proxy.
Right on cue.
Go Ambi. Go Ambi, go.
Time to... The path ahead. It should be right around here. I wasn't here too long ago. One moment, Proxy. I might have misremembered. I just need to think.
I'm here.
I'm sure you're well aware that hollows undergo periodic spatial distortions and reconstruction.
Go Ambi.
Huzzah!
Go Sozo Zero.
That's why each time we enter, we need the most up-to-date carrot.
Off balance.
You're not lost because you can't remember.
This bullet will reach its mark.
If you left the hollow, spatial distortion occurred. That's why.
Gotta run or get it! Down strategy.
Sorry for being so presumptuous, Proxy.
Let's go.
By the way, Miss Charon, how are you so fluid when you move and fight? Is it because of your exceptional hearing and tactile senses?
That's one part of it. In fact, my eyes gained some unique abilities as they came.
Got the cover. Right on the cover.
I can't see most things clearly, but I'm able to detect the etheric fluctuations of nearby humans, ethereals, and other objects. Keep up the...
Wait, something's up ahead. What could have happened? Who did this?
Given the depth of the wound and the caliber...
The surrounding ether levels have increased significantly. What's going on?
Loyalty.
Hold on. Let me find what's causing the ether level increase. Up ahead, there are multiple devices leaking ether non-stop.
Right on cover.
Those are high-pressure high-pressure ether storage tanks, filled with highly concentrated ether.
Crap, not a big guy. I hate the big guy.
As soon as the valve is opened, the ether will flow out at a fixed rate.
Such high ether concentrations will make the nearby ethereals more active and cause more to show up.
But the wind!
The perfect conduit. Neat and tidy.
Right on cue.
It'll be dangerous if we keep moving forward.
Come on.
Understood. These storage tanks are high-risk items manufactured by military-industrial companies. They're rare, even on the black market.
Go, Nicole.
Focus up. The portal will open. Leave it to me, Andy. The melody of combat. Several of these storage tanks appearing in a hollow is a clear sign that our opposition has malicious intentions.
Back down.
Let's find a suitable sniping position and disable those ether storage tanks along...
Got him.
All high-pressure ether tanks have been disabled. We can keep moving.
This thing is crap.
Proxy, there are 4 people over here. They're all still alive.
They're still survivors.
Confirmed. One is seriously injured. A bullet pierced their lung. The one with severe wounds. His etheric fluctuations are near...
Ooh, help me.
Is there nothing else we...
His internal organs are ruptured. He'll...
Am I...
What's wrong?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'm staring into death.
I remember now.
I'm not the lunatic you're talking about. Can you stand? There are 2 more unconscious...
Leave.
Let's go.
We can...
Looks like the person behind it.
Nope. Oh, yeah, they did. Good. That's a good question. Okay.
Thank you all for assisting.
It's the least we can do after you saved our lives. If there's anything else you want to ask, go right ahead.
I do have some questions left to ask. Before that...
I'll go first. My name's Zoe. I used to be a soldier in the Defense Force, but now I'm just working a regular...
I'm Jesse, currently working as an internet information broker.
My turn? I'm Erin. I was also in the... Did you see my friend when you were in the Hollow? She's about my height.
If I'm not mistaken...
It's all right. I'll keep looking.
Remembrance Day?
As the name suggests, it's a day organized by the Defense Force for the families of deceased soldiers and veterans. People gather to mourn their loved ones who died in the fall of the old capital and find comfort.
I didn't know the Defense Force did that.
If I can't find her anywhere else, I'll head... Was your missing friend also a member? Yes, she and I were in the same squad.
This sounds like a series of murders targeting the defense.
No, you're probably not far off. Jesse claims to have been up front, but he neglected to mention he was once part of the defense.
Well... I just don't like bringing up my past in the Defense Force. It's not like I'm trying to hide it. I was part of Obsidian Division's...
I was also in the Obsidian Division, Impura Squad. I don't know who those who...
Wait a second. If I remember correctly...
We did?
I have a vague memory of it, but there were so many people...
Thank you all for the information. I came to this hollow because someone I'm searching for sent me its location.
You're not giving us much...
Sorry, I don't have... You don't even know who they are yet. Maybe.
I see.
Thank you. But please, prioritize your own safety.
Of course.
Hello, Shepard. What are you doing?
Phaethon.
Did you run all the way here?
I'm fine.
There are traces left behind. Signs of a kid.
That's right. It seems the client was kidnapped, taken into the Hollow, and later moved again.
Well, just take... I checked a map of New Eridu. This...
We were just stressing over a lack of...
You're sure it's just disappearance for now? Just be careful. Any casualties and this will become...
Thank you for not revealing what...
Don't mention it, but... Why keep secret?
The killer is a sniper who has no qualms about taking lives. Judging by the victim's injury, most Hollow Raiders lack experience dealing with snipers. If they encountered, asking for help from others would only delay the search.
I may have kept it from Shepard, but I have to admit...
I understand. I really do. But
why is the client so important to you, Charon?
The client's true identity might be the very person since leaving the military. I've spent years searching for my missing teammates. They were more than just comrades who trusted me with their lives. To me, someone raised as an orphan. They were family. I've scoured countless hollows and It's called Homecoming. My squad leader composed it. Please, Proxy.
I understand how anxious you must be right now.
Thank you, Proxy.
Oh, wrong one.
I've got your back.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
Awaiting further instructions.
Before we begin this fight, I'm going to take a quick minute to go use the restroom and get a new drink. It's going to take about 2 minutes. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Need to reload. And right. Deploy. Now look. Good. Can of drink.
It looks like there's something here. Is this a communicator?
Sniper war.
Proxy, look at this.
Why is there a communicator here?
There's hardly any dust on its surface.
Oh, such decisiveness. Following random location info without even thinking twice. I'm glad, sniper of Liar Squad.
Liar Squad?
What sniper? Or should I say Charon now? Haven't you shared your past with our dear Proxy? You can call me Grim Vulture, the one behind this string of murders.
Looks like you've done your homework on me. Just because my presence interfered with your plan, you've decided to take me out for good?
I thought you were just going to be another obstacle in my way. And now with you and...
I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I'm looking for someone. Given if you hand them over, perhaps...
So your version of making a deal is stalling for time to locate me and lining up your shot? Can't say I'm surprised. After all, that's exactly what you seem to have rather unique.
Seems talking won't resolve this.
Now that's the spirit. Oh, and I've prepared a little...
Lovely. We're gonna get sniped.
Watch out for Grim Vulture taking shots from afar. Is there anything we can do?
Time to focus fire.
I found a box.
Don't touch what's inside.
You still remember what's inside the box, right? Your loyal teammate's cap. The one Sticks always wore. Curious as to how he died? I'll tell you. He took his own life. Well, it wasn't much different from being off by ethereals.
Keep up the...
Ethereals had almost completely taken over his body. He was being corrupted, covered in fever crystals.
Just a strike!
He didn't want to become. So he raised the cannon he was oh so proud of, with just one last shell inside. And just like that, obliterated both his core and his heart. Any thoughts on the way to the focus? You should like it? Do you think I made the whole thing up? Or did it really sound good?
Shut up. I don't know who you are, but you'll pay for insulting.
Another high-pressure ether tank. And a lot of ethereals have already been drawn to it.
We did it, Proxy. Let's keep moving. I want to catch that murderer as soon as possible.
Acheron's favorite gloves. It wasn't easy getting my hands on them. As expected of such a famous, beautiful commander, even her gloves are stylish.
Silver!
Educated in the end. Both her hands were missing. Oh, don't you think that's a shame, little sniper?
Evasive formation. Dodge. Proceeding as ordered.
Such beautiful hands. People could no longer move. Ethereals gnawed off her arm and part of her leg as well.
Oh no, not her again.
She still had the backbone. She stood tall, even as...
Maintain fire!
It's just as I said. She died from multiple reasons. Even the most beautiful plant will wither without protection.
Mine.
You! What's good? Right back at ya! This one!
You think I'm telling the truth or a lie this time?
Fine.
How long do you intend to keep up this game of cat and mouse? Sniper's Creed. One shot will be coming to your hideout soon. Wipe that smile off your face and wait. Wait and see what I'm going to do.
Ooh, good reaction! Hurry up, then. I've got one final surprise location for you. I'm sure you figured out the route to get to me. The surprise is at the end of the road.
Keep up the...
Lovely, now a box full of crap.
Congratulations! You found the third box. Inside is... Who was it again? Oh, right. A piece of bloodied fabric, some Cocytus's clothes, and some damaged engineering gears. There weren't enough boxes, so I had to cram them together. They're just...
That's enough.
Oh dear. Did I go too... Relax. The person you're looking for isn't here, and her comrades are long since corpses in the hollow. Ooh, a decisive strike to be sure.
I didn't expect to kill you so easily. There was a... You knowing my past makes me feel sick. But after seeing that you're just a coward who...
Coward, you say? I know your composure is nothing more than a facade.
We both believe her squad is still alive. Why are you so fixated on Charon?
Nothing to do with it.
Shut up.
If she won't tell you, I will. Those so-called... When the old capital fell, countless Defense Force soldiers were obviously... Her squad mates, the members of Liar Squad, were among the dead.
I didn't lie to the proxy.
I could never understand? Huh. You think it's hard to understand?
My eyes. I lost every second of every day for years. I've seen my squad mates. Not as fleeting shadows, but they're alive, waiting for me to find them.
That's your proof? Did you hear that? Proxy hiding in the bank. You'd rather believe those visions of your team finally face reality.
I'm not lying to myself.
Really want to find your squad mates who have been missing for years? Give yourself some so-called... Giving up already.
Charon is not a coward. At the very least, she's far braver than a criminal.
Proxy.
Your proxy sure has a way with words.
I've completed analysis of the surrounding fissures.
Fissures? When...
Yep.
Charon? Thanks.
Don't listen to Grim Vulture.
No, Proxy. I think Grim Vulture has a point. Maybe it's all just in my head. The things Grim Vulture left. When I touched them, I was reminded of the day the old capital fell. I felt the same sensation when I touched an injured comrade. I tried to shake off that feeling. But the truth is,
Would you be willing...
That day, in the first hour Hollow Zero started expanding, Liar Squad was among the first troops sent there. Before we left, our superiors promised reinforcements would be on the way to support us in combat. So we didn't need to worry too much, but soon after we began the mission, we realized things weren't going to go like we thought. The Defense Force troops outside the Hollow soon realized this was no ordinary disaster. Honestly, even if they had come to help, I was a weak point in our formation. An ether shot fired by an ethereal hit my eyes, corrupting them. I'm not sure how long I was out, but just before losing my vision, I briefly regained consciousness. When I woke up again, I was already back at base. The higher-ups detonated the Shiryu pillars, and finally managed to bring Hollow Zero under control. For some reason, the image they must have continued fighting after I fell unconscious, eventually getting lost in some hollow and losing contact with the main force. The defense force? Civilians? Am I wrong, Proxy? I knew that's what you thought. Interpreting what my eyes see as proof my squad mates are. But if they're really gone, why would I, if they're truly no longer alive? Their faces are all so blurry. I can't see their expressions. I can't even bear to look at.
Charon, listen to me. You don't need to make any justification, but I also think...
That's right. Charon.
Yeah, you can trust your will and determination should...
Proxy, thank you.
Sorry to disturb you at this hour. Oh, never mind.
They're pretty eager, huh?
No, it's not a hollow.
It's Scott Outpost? Isn't that man?
It's Remembrance Day. Don't you recall what
So they're not trying to lure us into a hollow this time.
Whether it's a provocation or a trap, I'm not missing any...
We'll continue. I know. Screw me. Okay, I want to continue, I really do, but my body's telling me I need to get some sleep. So I'm going to set up a raid. And start getting ready for bed.
And overcome it. Calm. City series.
Dressing. I think this is Banjo-Kazooie. Okay. I'm going to be raiding Soju Slime, who's playing Banjo-Kazooie. And we shall pick this up tomorrow after Yu-Gi-Oh! Dungeon Dice Monsters. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye!